Bravo, Mystic members. Mystic Poet 82 here, and welcome to another Flashback Friday, which I have not done in a long time. I had plenty of them, just so many other things come up, and I end up doing them first. So today's Flashback Friday is going to be a story about one of the cats I had growing up. Now, I was like a teenager, like older teenager, and Mom and I went grocery shopping one Saturday morning. And usually we would go to a store called BB's, and it was one of the Bent's, the dented can stores. It was basically, their motto was Bent's, bumps, and a bunch of bargains. So yeah, it was like all B's. Well, we went in there shopping first, like usual, and we come out in the parking lot, and I'm like, Mom, there's a kitten running under the cars. And she's like, what? Where? Like, she didn't see it at first. It took her a minute before she could see it. And she's like, hurry, we gotta catch it or it's gonna get hit. So we finally caught the kitten, and we still had to go to the regular grocery store for whatever was left that we needed. So I had to sit in the car waiting for Mom with this scared little kitten clinging to my legs. And like, if you've ever felt kitten claws, they're not pleasant. She was scared, especially driving in a car. Like, God only knows who dropped her off. That was really messed up. But she became an awesome member of the family, and her personality was very unique. Now, I don't have recent pictures because I had my old, kind of looks like an antique phone, so if you guys can see that, she had a lot of different colors on her. She was like multicolored, and then she had the white paws. Kind of like a calico, but not really. It was like kind of a calico and tabby mix, I guess. But, she was mischievous, and we named her BB, partly because of finding her at BB's, and also partly she had a personality kind of like Bugs Bunny, like the ain't I a stinker kind of personality. And she was one of those cats where if she was in a loving mood, she was fine, she'd cuddle and purr, and you could pet her. When she was done, she would gently bite your hand, like, that's enough, and then jump off your lap. Sometimes she would get extremely mischievous and go in the bathroom, knock over the trash can, and start pulling stuff out. And for some weird reason, the taste of earwax was good to her. She would chew the ends off the used Q-tips, which is pretty nasty, but, whatever. And it was annoying because we had to go in behind her and clean up the mess. So it was like a mischievous little kid. And another thing that she did, she liked to be in the bathroom when I was taking a shower, so I'd let her in. Like, at first I wouldn't let her in, and you just, see the classic paw under the door, like, please let me in. I'm like, alright. So I let her in, finally. Kind of gave into that, just to see what she would do. So I'm taking my shower like normal, and then I see her head peeking around the curtain. Then she walked along the side of the top, like I watched the shadow through the curtain, and then she peeked in around the back to see what I was doing. And she kept doing that, and I'm like, Cat, you're so asking for it. So when she wasn't expecting, I pulled her in. She was not happy with that and leaped right out. So the next time she came in the bathroom when I was in there, I didn't see her head at all, and I'm like, I wonder where she's at. I get out of the shower, and there she is in the sink. Now, our bathroom sink had a little bit of a drip. She was using the drip to clean herself, so she was very smart. She figured out, hey, we use water to clean ourselves, why can't I? So she did that then, and she would end up falling asleep in the sink, and that little bit of water didn't bother her. Some cats like it. Now, it was weird because when she got older, she got more lovable, which I think happens in a lot of cases. Another thing that we always had to do was put the advantage stuff on the back of their necks. And pretty much all the cats didn't mind it, because we didn't want fleas in the house. Most of them tolerate it. You put them on your lap, and literally they just purr. And, like, they didn't even want to get back down. So we had no problems doing everybody else. Unfortunately, she did not like being restrained like that. And she would... And I had to hold her while Mom parted the hair and put the stuff on. So it was all both of us could do not to laugh at her growling, because she did not like being restrained like that. And, I mean, you had to have a grip on her or she would jump down. So she was a handful sometimes. Also, I used to have fun with her with the laser pointer, make her chase it around the house, and several times would make her chase around in circles until she got dizzy and fell over. Eventually, she caught on to that and quit falling for it, so kind of stopped the whole thing altogether. But she was very active. She was a very active cat, and she, like, if she wanted to be loving, it was only to us. She never got along with the other cats, and if they got close to her, she would growl at them and hiss at them. She just did not like any other cats at all. Did not make friends with any of them, even my Squeak, who is like the sweetest cat on the planet. But that's just how she was, and I still miss her. She was very unique and a very fun cat to grow up with. So, hope you guys enjoyed this story. If you have any cat stories, I would love to hear them. Thank you so much for watching.